Parker Barnes, a former police officer in Los Angeles, is serving a jail sentence for the murder of political terrorist Matthew Grimes, who also killed Parker's wife and daughter. Barnes was given a 17-year-to-life sentence for killing Grimes and unintentionally shooting 2 news reporters. Barnes and John Donovan are testing a virtual reality system intended for police officer training in 1999. In virtual reality, the two are searching for SID 6.7, a serial murderer, at a restaurant. Donovan is killed after he goes into shock due to SID, which stands for sadistic, intelligent, dangerous, and is a virtual reality amalgam of the most vicious serial killers in history. The project's director, William Wallace, and Commissioner Elizabeth Dean serve as witnesses when he commands Dr. Daryl Lindenmayer, the programmer responsible for developing SID, to terminate the project. Barnes visits with criminal psychologist Dr. Madison Carter after getting into a brawl with another prisoner named Big Red. As all of this is going on, Lindenmayer notifies SID that he is going to be shut down since SID turned off the fail-safes, which is what killed Donovan. Lindenmayer persuades Clyde Riley, a fellow employee, at Sid's suggestion that Sheila 3.2, a project of Lindenmayer's that is a sexually compliant virtual reality model, can be brought to life in an artificially developed android body. Lindenmayer swaps out the SID 6.7 module for the Sheila 3.2 module. SID 6.7 kills Riley after being processed into the real world. As word spreads that SID is in the real world, Dean and Chief William Cochran of the Los Angeles Police Department make Barnes an offer. He will be pardoned if he captures SID and returns him to virtual reality. Barnes accepts, and with Carter's assistance they learn that SID 6.7's personality profile includes Matthew Grimes, the terrorist who killed Barnes's wife and daughter. Following the murder of a family and several security guards, SID goes to the Media Zone, a nearby nightclub, where he kidnaps others. Sid manages to get away when Barnes and Carter go to the club to stop him. At the Los Angeles Olympic Auditorium, SID starts a killing spree the following day. When Barnes gets to the stadium to apprehend SID, he discovers him aboard a train, where SID is also holding a hostage. Barnes is returned to prison when it appears that he kills the hostage in front of shocked witnesses. Following the incident, Carter tracks down Barnes and attempts to establish his innocence. However, SID releases Barnes from his prisoner transport and he flees once more. Barnes is going to be eliminated by Wallace and Dean using a fail-safe transmitter that is inserted into his body. But Cochran takes down the device after discovering from Carter that Barnes did not murder the hostage on the train. Karen, the daughter of Carter, is abducted by SID, who then occupies a TV studio. After emerging from concealment, Lindenmayer is amazed by what SID is doing and gets taken prisoner by Carter. Barnes eventually destroys Sid's body following a brawl on the studio roof, but he is unable to discover where he concealed Karen. To fool SID into believing he is somewhere else, they put him back in virtual reality. This turns out to be one of the fan cages on the studio roof. Sid loses it when he realizes he is back in virtual reality. Carter is freed from VR by Cochran, but Lindenmayer murders Cochran before he can free Barnes. Barnes begins to experience the same shock as Donovan did, but Carter stops Lindenmayer from killing him, saving Barnes. Returning to the real-world building that SID had taken control of, Barnes and Carter help Karen escape a booby trap that SID had put up, identical to the one that had killed Barnes' family. Barnes destroys the SID 6.7 module after saving Karen.